Let me explain.
Okay, I'm explaining. Just answer my question. So you gave her Ativan, even though the doctor prescribed you guys not to give her Ativan.
I was not aware of that.
You was not aware, but wasn't on the notes though.
I didn't see
Oh,
that.
you didn't see the notes when you gave her the medication.
There's no orders that says do not give Ativan.
It wasn't on there at all.
Correct.
That's okay. So why did you give her Ativan when I told you not to take it off? And she wasn't violent at all. So why would you give her Ativan if she's not violent?
I will gladly talk to him because
Okay,
he's embarrassed and he was trying to respond and we were all here when he.
Okay, but she wasn't violent though.
Let him talk.
She wasn't violent though.
Let him explain to you.
So-
Let him explain.
Okay, because you're not helping at all.
So when people get emotional like that, we give them something to help calm down.
Yeah, but that's a psych med. Ativan is psych, which means going crazy. She was not going crazy. She was not. Her eyes are open.
Right.
She can't even close your eyes right now.
So
How you think? And he had the light bright in her eyes right here.
Hey. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hey, can I, in 1 second, can I just show you? I'll give you some time, okay? I'll give you some time. You can have a seat if you want, alright?
I told you not to give it to her, bro.
Hey.
Sadly, 12 hours after they gave her the Ativan, she passed away. I knew it was going to happen. The doctors and nurses, they didn't care. They didn't treat her well. I told them not to give her the Ativan, but they still gave it to her. I mean, that last shot is what did it. So, I'll just ask you guys if you can please help me with the funeral. I don't do this at all. This is my last resort. I'm just trying to come up with $2,500 so I can give her what she deserves. The best funeral. You don't even have to donate. Just watch the video, and the proceeds, I'll put it all for the funeral. Thank you to my TikTok family.
Okay, Shalom. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakagadash, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth, as well as much respect and honors to the brothers that are pushing this truth in sincerity across the four winds of this earth and risking their lives and freedom to do so. I would also like to give much honors and respect to the brothers and sisters that are of the hopeful elect, that are doing their very best to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High to the best of their abilities. Shalom. This is Caleb of Judah, and I'm coming back at you with a quick lesson. In this particular video right here, I believe this Jake that you hear that's talking, to these doctors and these nurses and whatnot. I believe this is his mother that's actually in the hospital, or someone that's closely related to him. Well, anyway, I mean, from what I'm seeing, according to the video, they prescribed her something that, she had a bad reaction to, and as a result, she's no longer here. Okay. And, this right here happens quite, often, with that being said, Israel, health is wealth. Okay. Health is wealth. Okay. You should be doing everything you can. I mean, to try to, remain as healthy as you can. You should be, trying to eat, eat the health, as healthy as you can. I've said in previous lessons, a lot of times when I go grocery shopping, I try to look at the back of labels. I try to read the ingredients to try to see what's in the food. And if it's something that looks off, or if it's something that I can't pronounce, or I can't look it up, hey, I stay away from it. Now here it is, this devil Esau has everything defiled over here. But, with that being said, at least try to, when you're going grocery shopping, at least try to get the best of the worst so that you can remain as healthy as you can. And so that you can avoid, having to go to this devil's hospital. Okay. Because, incidents like this right here happen, quite frequently. These devils, I mean, they don't give a rat's butt about us. These other nations, they don't care about us. A lot of times, I mean, when you're in the hospitals, they're looking to basically try to, run up a tab. I mean, I'm saying, so they can charge you an outrageous bill and whatnot. They're basically looking at you as a payday. Okay. They're not really looking to try to save you. Okay. They're looking at how many, different concoctions they can, prescribe you so that, they can charge you insurance or charge you, how many machines they can hook you up to so they can charge you or charge your insurance, basically looking at you as a payday, And, again, like I say, this devil Esau, all these other nations, they don't give a rat's butt about us. Okay. And so, again, this is an unfortunate situation. But, again, health is wealth. And this is why you should be doing everything you can to try to remain as healthy as possible, so that you can avoid, having to go to this devil's hospital. OK, and I know things happen, I'm not saying don't go, but, to Esau's hospital if you need help, but at the end of the day, just make sure that you're doing your part to try to live as, healthy of a lifestyle as you possibly can so that you can avoid, having to go. OK, because, again, things like this right here happen quite too often, and these devils, they don't give a rat's butt about, us. And when I say us, I'm talking about the nation of Israel. I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and those that are other speckled bird that look like these other nations, but you go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on your father's side. I didn't plan to keep this lesson long. I'm going to go ahead and bring out a couple of scriptures, and then we're going to end the lesson. Okay, this is the book of Deuteronomy, and this is chapter 28, and I'm going to start in verse 49. And it reads, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Okay, and that nation that's swift as the eagle flieth, that's talking about the nation of Esau Edom. Okay, and and when these devils enslaved us, we didn't understand English. We had to learn English. Because our, native language is the Paleo Hebrew. Okay. But when these devils enslaved us, we had to learn English. Okay. We didn't understand them when they first enslaved us. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 28, and this is verse 50. It says, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. Okay. And Esau Edom has that fair countenance, and he doesn't have any regard towards the person of old or young. Okay, here it is. This Jake that was in this particular video that I shared in the beginning, I believe this was his mother that was in the hospital. Okay, and I believe that's who it was. But either way, you heard what he said. He said that they mistreated her. They didn't treat her well. Okay, and that's not far-fetched. I can believe that. Okay, here it is. He asked them not to give his mother this, particular concoction, and they gave it to her anyway. Okay. And then here it is. She had a bad reaction to it and she later perished. Okay. But he had said that they mistreated her. They didn't treat her well. And I can believe that. I can remember as a young man, when I was in college, I used to work, as a janitor in a hospital. And I can remember this one particular incident. Okay. There's been several incidents, but there was this one particular incident that stood out with me. And there was this older Eve that was in the hospital. She was probably maybe every bit of 70 or 80. But I can remember this older Eve that was in the hospital at this particular time when I was working there. She was always crying and screaming and begging and pleading, okay, because she was in so much pain, and she would be doing that all throughout the day. You could hear her, okay, screaming and begging and pleading, for help because, she was in so much pain. And what these devils would do? They would just ignore her, okay? They would just ignore her. That just goes to show you how foul, okay, and heartless this devil Esau is, okay? He's that wicked, okay, devil with that fierce countenance, okay? He doesn't have that regard towards the young or old, okay? Another, I can remember reading about it, an incident not too long ago. You had this older Eve. I think she was maybe in her late 70s or early 80s. Well, anyway, here it is. I think she failed to, pay she had a $72 utility bill that she had failed to pay. And you know what these devils did? They locked her up. Okay. Now this is an older Eve. They locked her up. Okay. She probably had to been every bit of maybe late 70s, early 80s, probably more like 80s, but they locked her up. For failing to pay a $72 utility bill. That is just pure foul. Okay. That is just pure foul and heartless. Okay. But that's Esau Edom for you. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 50. Again, it says, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. Okay. These devils, they don't have any favor towards the old or the young. Okay, and here it is. A lot of times when you enter their healthcare systems, okay, hey, their main focus is to try to capitalize off of you. Okay, their main objective is to try to get as much money as they can out of you. Okay, here it is. They want to charge you for this. They want to charge you for that. They want to give you this concoction. They want to charge your arm and a leg for it. They want to hook you up to this machine and charge your arm and a leg for it. They basically looking to capitalize off of you, okay, and let you not have no insurance, okay. Hey, I'm saying you out of luck, okay. You out there bad if you ain't got no insurance, because I'm saying if they can't capitalize off you, they can't make nothing off of, make no money off of you. Hey, like I said, you in a bad situation, Okay, this is Job chapter 13, and this is verse 4. And it reads, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. Okay. And that's Esau Edom. Okay. Here it is in this particular video that I shared with you. Okay. Hey, this devil proved to be a physician of no value. Okay. Here it is. This Jake asked them not to prescribe this particular concoction, and they did it anyways. Okay. They did it anyways. And Eve had a bad reaction to it. And she eventually perished. Okay. She eventually perished under these devil's watches. Watch. That goes to show you that this devil Esau is a position of no value. Okay. And then also, okay, let's just read the scripture again. Job chapter 13 and verse 4. It says, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all positions of no value. Okay. And Esau Edom, he proved it just not too long ago, a couple of years back, that he was that forger of lies and that he was that position of no value. Okay. When this scandemic first came out. Okay. And these devils, they came out with that Beetlejuice. Okay, here it is. They was trying to get everyone to drink that Beetlejuice, talking about that it was going to help everybody. Okay, which was a lie. Okay, and because here it is, we're seeing the outcome. Okay, those who trusted in this devil with that Beetlejuice, we're seeing the outcome. Okay, of what's happening to them. Okay, they flopping and dropping all over the place. Okay, again, this devil Esau, he's that forger of lies, and he is that physician of no value. Okay, And this devil, he doesn't have any regard towards the young or the old, as we read, in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 50. Because here it is, even back to that Beetlejuice. Okay, this devil knew what that Beetlejuice was going to do. Okay, this devil has an agenda. He wants to depopulate. Okay, here it is. He was trying to get old people to drink it. Okay, he was trying to get babies to drink it. Okay, this devil, like I say, he's sick. Okay, Esau Edom is sick and wicked as all outdoors. Okay. He doesn't have it, like I say, he has that fierce countenance, and he doesn't have any regard towards the old or young. Okay. This devil, he's unfit to rule, but he doesn't have much longer in the power seat. Yeah, his queendom is crumbling right before our eyes, and it's getting ready to soon fall. Okay, this is the last scripture I'm going to bring out, and then we're going to end the lesson. And this is in the book of Habakkuk, and this is chapter 2, and this is verse 4. And it reads, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. It says, but the just shall live by his faith. Okay, again, because this devil Esau Edom, he's the wicked. Okay, hey, like I say, he's that devil. Okay, he has that fierce countenance. Okay, he doesn't regard the young or the old. Okay, again, okay, here it is. This Jake, asked these devils not to give this his mother, that particular concoction, and they did it anyway. Okay. And, here it is. She had a bad reaction to it, and she later perished. Okay. Hey, these devils, like I say, their soul is not they wicked. Their soul is not upright in them. Okay. And then here it is back to, like I was saying, that Beetlejuice. Okay. Here it is. These devils, they was trying to get young children to drink that Beetlejuice. They was trying to get, people of all ages to drink it. Okay. And they knew, what the outcome was going to be. Like I say, these devils, they have an agenda. Okay. They want to depopulate. Okay. But these devils, like I say, and they're just wicked as hell. They're unfit to rule, and they're wicked as hell. They do everything contrary against the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments. Okay. Here it is. The Most High says to be fruitful and multiply. But then you got these devils. They're talking about that the earth is overpopulated and that the population needs to come down. Okay. Like I say, these devils, they just wicked as hell, and they're unfit to rule. Their soul is not upright in them. Okay. They're not to be trusted. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4 again, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Okay. And again, okay, When you enter, a lot of times when you enter Esau Edom's, healthcare systems, this devil, his main objective is to try to capitalize off of you. And again, let you not have no insurance. Like I said, you out of luck if you don't have no insurance, he ain't gonna try to help you, because like I say, his soul is not upright in him. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Okay, and those of us that are the hopeful elect, we live by faith. We live by faith, knowing that the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to continue to provide that hedge of protection over us. Okay, we live by faith, knowing that the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to deliver us out of the hands of these devils. Okay, we live by faith, knowing that the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is going to strip Esau Edom of his rulership, and put these devils in hardcore bondage. And after a 1,000-year period of hardcore bondage, these devils are going to be eradicated off the face of the earth. We live by faith, knowing that the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to do all these things. And so, that's pretty much the point. I'm going to go ahead and end off here. Again, Israel, though, as I was saying, health is wealth. And, you should be doing everything you can to try to live as healthy as you can, so you can, you can avoid having to, you can avoid Esau Edom's, having to visit Esau Edom's healthcare system. Because this devil, his main objective is to capitalize off of you. That's his main objective, to see how much money he can get out of you, And so that's pretty much the point. I'm going to go ahead and end off here. I hope it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Kwame Yasharal and Abba Baba. Shalom.